Here's Freddie. He's around 14.2 and he's 10 years old. This cob, as you can see on the video, is absolutely stunning. He is eye-catching. Look at the mane, the markings, the feathers, the shine on him, the temperament, because I'm just in his doorway at the moment. He's ignoring me completely, eating his hay like a very good boy that he is. He has been with his owner for a few years now, a couple of years now, and it's a very, very sad sale, just due to personal circumstances. This boy, we are very lucky to have this boy, and he will now be looking for a home. This home has got to be as special as he is. I've been trusted to take care of all the decisions for him in his future. So any home has to be worthy of a special horse like him. He had a fantastic reputation on the yard, on the livery yard. All of the liveries were sad to see him go and couldn't speak highly enough of his praises. He's been used as a family horse, hacking and all general riding activities. He's done absolutely everything. A very good boy to deal with. You can see he's clipped. He's a good boy to load, to travel, to catch, to handle. And as you can see, absolutely out of this world, stunning. Any more information, please drop me a message. I'm struggling to keep up with all of my messages at the moment, and especially a cob like him is going to be absolutely in demand. He's a snaffle mouth, he's straightforward, he has no vices, no known illness, injury, anything like that. He's fully passported. He hacks on his own, hacks in company, rides in the arena, will do a bit of everything, will pop a little jump. He has been a much loved family horse. He's been owned by a mature lady who was extremely sad to see him go, however feels confident that we will find him the best home, and she would love to be able to keep in touch with him. So he's very typical of what he should be. He's safe, he's sound, he's dependable, he's solid, he's super gorgeous, and he will do a bit of everything. Right, so there we got Freddie and Kyle ready to go out riding. I'm sorry we've got no tacking up video today because Kyle's just come, so I've tacked up myself, good as Goldie was. But look at him. I mean, he is definitely the creme de la creme of cobs. He is 14.2 and 10 years old, and he's ready to go. I know many of you are waiting for info on him. I'm getting there as fast as I can, guys. I'm literally snowed under with work. So him, and we've got another newbie. If you haven't already got our list, drop me a message, I'll send you the link. We have another newbie arriving at the weekend, but please bear with me. Keep looking on the YouTube channel, and feel free to drop me a message, but I'm trying my best to get back to you all. Best advice is to keep watching the videos and listening to the info. And if you haven't already subscribed to the YouTube channel, just do that. And like I say, as I do the videos, I will be posting them on there. Thanks, guys. Kyle's just jumped on. I've told him to go for a ride down to the other yard while I go and get Duke ready. He's been on now 2 seconds, going out on their own. Well, as far as Freddie thinks they're going out on their own, clearly they're not, because I'm going to go and get Duke. One-handed as per blimmin' always, Kyle. That's what I like to see when we've got a new horse. I like to see that they'll just go off on the hack, no hassle, no stress, not reluctant, not spooky, not being silly, not being full of the self, tense, none of that. They just go like that. And Kyle, I know, is one-handed there. You can see phone in the right hand. I mean, steering's leaving a bit to be desired. There we go, Kyle, 2 hands on 1 rein. Poor Freddie. But yeah, that's what we like to see. Just look at that, a relaxed cob. Right, I better go and tack up. So by the time he comes back, I'm ready to join him. Right, guys, so I am tacked up now and caught up, ready. Today may be a video of some short sections because my phone is just beeping to say I've run out of space. So technical issues. If it does just go off in the middle of whatever I'm saying, I'll have to apologise in advance. So what I will do is just do a few short videos and then obviously check my storage each time. So hopefully, one sec, hopefully that doesn't happen. You will have to excuse Kyle, he's not very well and he definitely is not looking his most professional. I've just told him off yet again. No riding socks. He's got Molly's socks on with the pink rim, so apologies about that, because he's actually dressed like that. He's making a real quality cob actually look a little bit average, which is a shame because he's not. He's absolutely stunning. This cob is a real good heavy stamp of a cob, but when I say he's a heavy stamp of a cob, guys, as you can see from his walk, he's walking with a bit of purpose. His ears are pricked forward. He's happily going on a hack. He doesn't know where he is. This is a bit of a spooky part as well. I don't think you quite appreciate until you look, you know, with the gates, everything. It is a little bit spooky here. It's definitely looky, if not spooky. So when you've got a confident horse that's happily walking, taking the lead, going their own way past here without any issues, without needing another horse to take the lead, without needing another horse for reassurance, then you know that it's not a spooky, you've not got a spooky horse on your hands, basically. We are just going for a quick ride today because, as I say, Kyle's not well at all today. It's not man flu either, guys. It's much more serious apparently. But yeah, he's not well. He's just been sick, actually. Not that you wanted to know that, but before he rode. But, you know, dedication to the course. We're really, really busy here. We only have a small window of when we can do these horses. And so, unfortunately, nothing in that window can get in our way. We have to go. And that's it. So, I appreciate lots of you are really interested in Freddie, and why wouldn't you be? I mean, how often do you come across cobs like him? You just don't. I did say a few videos ago, a few days ago, I think I might have even done it on the social media posts as well, that going into 2025 with the horses that I've had on my list for January and February, if that is an indication of what's to come for this year, then both our sows and your sows are in for a real treat, guys, because we've got some great types already been and gone throughout January, and already current and also waiting to come. So some real good types. And you know what, after this February, it may end up me taking however long to find these types in continual flow like I have done. Now if it's a little bit muffled, the sound, you'll have to bear with because I haven't got my earpiece. Don't know where I've put my earphones. Right, I'm just going to check my storage, bear with. Okay, we are running low, but let's keep winging it. So, obviously setting off straight out onto the road. Good, few cars on cue. And just notice that Freddie is hacking out in front, not a bit of bother. And as I said, when I say he's a good stamp of a cob, just remember Kyle is 6'2", so Kyle's looking, you know, he's tall for these cobs at the end of the day. He's not heavy for them because, you know, they're built for that job, but he's tall. You guys are not going to be as tall as Kyle looking for these cobs, so I'd say anyone sort of maybe up to sort of 5'9" are going to feel and look great. So, you know, these cobs, especially that built like him, they're going to take the smaller rider and obviously the taller rider also. So that's just a massive bonus. 10 years old is just a great age, as we know, sought after age that is. Anything sort of between, I would say, 8 and 12, 13 are real good ages that a lot of people want or who are interested in. He's come from a private home, a family home, and the whole livery yard yesterday was really sad to see him go. Obviously he only come yesterday, this is his first hack. He's been here 24 hours just. Right, so it's definitely got us there, guys. You can see that we're only 2 seconds up the road. I have no idea what I was saying again. What was I saying? Oh, there we go. The van on cue. I have no idea what I was saying, guys, because I've just been cursing because I've run out of video. But he's come from, I think I was saying about the livery yard. Everybody was sad to see him go. Nobody had anything bad to say about him, so he had great references. In fact, when he was on the transport lorry, our trusted transporter actually called me to really comment on what a fantastic horse he was that he saw, and just how well behaved he was, good to load and good to travel. And it's a really sad sale from his owner due to personal circumstances and loss, which is really sad, and that has forced the sale of Freddie. We are really grateful that we're the ones chosen. So this horse was never actually on the market, everyone. When many of our horses, almost all of our horses, but many of our horses are horses that have not actually gone onto the open market. So unless you are one of our followers, or unless you're seeing these horses on one of our posts, then you actually would never come across these horses. So I do all that work for you guys, and it's years and years and years of consistently finding good homes for these fantastic types that put us in the position to be able to do this. So these are really privately owned horses through ourselves. They're not horses that have come in lorry loads from Ireland, and they've not come in a batch and we're just kind of finding out whatever we find out as we go. Been there and done that many years ago. Now all of our horses are privately owned. As I say, the whole majority of them have never even gone onto the market. Chip's a little bit fresh today, and he's been in a family home for the last few years where he has been clearly looked after, absolutely loved and enjoyed hacking out. You can obviously see he's bold and brave to hack out. He's not hesitating at anything, so clearly he's happy to hack on his own. And you know, these types of cobs, and the fact that they'll go and do all of that, and they're nice to handle and they're good to handle, and there's no issues and there's no vices, and the quality, they're a great type, age, stamp, and the fact they hack out on their own, hack out in company, suitable for a whole wide range of riders and abilities, sizes. You know, they're really worth their weight in gold. If they didn't even do anything else above that, they're still more than worth, especially the price tags we have. So when they do go and do a bit extra as well, even better. And Freddie does work in the school, pops a jump, does all of that. You could go on the fun rides on him. Yeah, sorry about, I know it's cut out mid-speak as well. You do keep only missing like 2 seconds as well, by the way, guys. Oh, we got that little cutie coming to say hello. So I was in the middle of saying that, you know, you can go and do a bit of everything on him: hacking, fun rides, beach rides, farm rides, little cross countries, clinics, riding club, little dressage tests, lessons. Well, anything you want to do is going to take a wide range of riders. And you know, many people, not so much those of you who follow us, because those of you who follow us know exactly how we work now, but if you're new to us especially, and you're wondering why these horses are wonderful but the price tags are not through the roof, then guys, that is because, as you see, our videos are, what you see is what you get. They are just reality. They're not in all singing, all dancing facilities. They're just real life riding. So we cut a lot of costs by not having to have all of those facilities, you know. All of our costs just go on the care of the horse. So we don't have all of the facilities to upkeep, and you know, those that do is great, but all of that goes onto the price of the horses. All of that goes onto the price of the horses at the end of the day, because that has to be paid for somehow. So we strip that back and we find good, honest, genuine horses from genuine owners that have fantastic histories, traceable histories, especially with a horse like Freddie. His owner, well, now previous owner, as he's now ours, would like to keep in touch, and that is worth more than money to some people. So we are able to keep the costs down, and therefore we're able to allow all of you the chance to own a horse like him and our other horses. So hopefully that explains a little bit. Right, I'm going to catch you when we're on our way back up now, especially, as I say, I won't waffle on for too long. Right guys, so we've turned round. Oh, Kyle's feeling confident, he's already cantering. Oh, he's lost his, hang on, he's lost his stirrup. I hope you didn't hear a swear word then, guys. He actually swore. I'm hoping you didn't. I tell you what, if that doesn't show you what Freddie is, an absolute diamond. Popping into that cutest little canter. I'm really trying to style it out as well, guys, because Jupe is pulling my arms out. Look, what a cob he is. What a horse. I tell you now, that's fine, Kyle, because you're going to the left, you know. Your saddle's going. I don't think you tightened your girth up. You'll have to excuse Kyle because he's really not well. He's got stomach cramps, stomach and backache. But what a good boy. Shouldn't you come manage the last bit or not? Kyle, huh? Shouldn't you come manage the last bit? Go on then. Just look at Freddie. Watch that perfect little canter. Oh God, what a lovely cob. Boy, you're right, mate. I'm paying. Go on, you go ahead if you can. So, not only is Freddie absolutely beautiful, and I really feel like you can't see that. I'm looking at the horse and looking on the video, and I really think we're doing him a complete misjustice in the whole cosmetics, aesthetics department. You alright, mate? Because he is pure quality, but let's forget all of that and look at just what a gem he is. Everything I told you about him on the way out, he just shows you he's never been down here. This is his first hack. He went down there, turned around and cantered up like an absolute pro. Not a problem, popped into the steadiest little canter. Obviously, you know, with Kyle not being 100%, he's sort of hovering on top a little bit, not really riding, because he's struggling. And I honestly think Freddie could feel that, because he cantered and then popped back into trot as if to say to his rider, you know, are you okay? Is that enough? Kyle obviously kicked on and off they went again in canter. But to me, that was just a real considerate, and it's not from a lazy point of view, by the way, guys. You can see that he's not a lazy cob. He's a sensible and, you know, level-headed kind of cob, but he's not a lazy cob at all. So that wasn't like a laziness. That was genuinely, obviously, adapting to his rider. I just think a horse like him is just absolutely worth the weight in gold. And now I have said, and I will just make this very clear, that his home has to be of the most importance. His lovely owner was so upset to see him go, and he's clearly been loved within an inch of his life and cared for. It's so lovely to see the horse. I mean, he's a little bit on the dirty side. If we'd have ridden him as soon as he got here yesterday, he wasn't dirty. But you know, that's what you get with winter and staying in and whatever. But if he, as I say, he's been loved with the inch of his life and cared for, and if there's nothing else that I can do for him and his lovely, I say owner, but obviously previous owner, and that is to find the best of homes for this lad. I do not want to see somebody who can't have the upkeep of a cob, because you know they've got abundance of mane, tail, feather, that do have some upkeep, considerable upkeep to them really. I don't want to see him just left in a muddy field and end up with bog burnt feathers, and I just don't want to see that for him. I want him to be looked after, I want him to be enjoyed, I want him to be cared for, and he clearly enjoys his work, so I also want him to be worked, you know. That's really is what I would like, and his owner, previous owner, would like the odd update. You know, she's not one that's going to keep pestering anybody, but would certainly like an update just for peace of mind and know that he's happy and that he's doing well. And I don't think that's a lot to ask when somebody is having to go already through a lot of upheaval in their personal life, to add parting with your best friend on top of that. It's just incredibly difficult. So, you know, if nothing else, we can make sure that he's in a good home and that his recent owner, you know, has that peace of mind basically. So if what you've seen today is something that is ticking all of your boxes, everything that you've heard as well, bearing in mind guys, I will answer what questions I can. I've tried to answer everybody's on these videos, everything I can think of, all the subjects I try and cover. You guys know yourselves better than I do. You know your circumstances, your abilities and your aspirations, and really what you aim to do with your horses. You need to sort of apply that to everything that I've been saying to really find out the suitability yourselves, because it's really hard for me to advise if I don't know you guys. Now he does have his tack available also. He is wearing his saddle now, that's been fitted to him. It is a changeable gullet as well. The bridle that he has on is one of ours, but he does have his own bridle also, and all this will also be available, so he will be ready to just go, guys, get on and go literally. We can arrange all transport. Anybody who is inquiring about viewings, deposits, purchasing off a video, all of that, you can drop me a message and we have a document with all of that information on. And also we do offer a return policy. It is a refund return policy for those horses that are bought from our videos, and again we have a document with all the information, the terms and conditions on that as well. So anybody who would like to see any of those, drop me a message, I'm happy to send over. You will be seeing this video on YouTube. If you haven't already, if you subscribe to the channel, it's free guys, and the only reason I say this is because it just helps me to help you guys. All of our videos for Freddie and for any of the horses go on YouTube first, and all of the videos are via voiceover like this, so you will get the information on there. He's going to do it. He's reading the road sign. So you will get all of the information on there. And if you also just allow the notifications for YouTube to then notify you every time we upload a video, it will just notify you, whether you're watching them on your phone, tablet, iPad, computer, whatever, laptop, I don't know, whatever you're using. If you allow the notifications, it will then notify you each time we put a video, and that is the fastest way of gaining the information, obviously by voiceover and visually as well. So that's kind of the way forward, because we do struggle to get back to everybody quickly, and I do get that a lot of people miss out. As I say, we obviously do a lot with the horses, but me and Kyle are quite busy outside of horses nowadays, so kind of juggling everything. So sometimes it does just take me a little while to come back to you. So this is by far the quickest way. You can watch the videos over and over and make your own mind up, and hopefully I've answered your questions. So thanks for watching. We will be doing more videos of Freddie. I have a sneaky feeling he will go sooner rather than later, but we will see. Drop me a message with any questions that I haven't answered, and thanks for watching.